Track 4, Love Under Pressure. Y'all, this is Pride, Passion, Pressure, the podcast. I'm CandyJae, your beauty artist with beauty confidence, and that's all day. I want to get right into some singleism, some love under pressure, baby. You know, you know me. Now, if you don't, let me explain to you. We talking about that being single and in love, and what I mean about being single and in love. I'm talking about that, taking the time to love and adore yourself before you love and adore someone else. I'ma need y'all to fall back out that thinking that situationships are relationships. Let's knit this in the butt right now, okay? Y'all have been indoctrinated y'all entire lives to think that everything is a relationship. No, it's not. You can have a deep connection with someone. Connections. That's it. We got to stop using relationships so freely, because a relationship should be sacred. It should be something that you possess through marriage, okay? I'm talking about y'all be like, my man is my man, is your man. Her is her man too. Like straight on some straight scissor. Like what's going on, y'all? Real talk. Can we normalize marriage? I'm talking about that whole before engaging in sexual activities. Perhaps we should consider abstinence as an important value to sustain. Our society is saturated with toxic instant gratification. It seems that is way more baby mamas and baby daddies than committed husbands and wives. A lot of the time, men, they looking at it like, what's the point of being married when we can just shack up for the rest of our lives? Y'all not thinking about y'all health, y'all wealth. Y'all not thinking about nothing. And I'm talking to you ladies. The moment you decide to allow a man to tell you that the shacking up is perfectly fine, and not viewing your quote unquote relationship, that situationship, as sacred by giving your body first, that is the moment you devalue yourself as a wholesome woman. And hear me out, okay? Please hear me out. I'm going to say some things that you're not going to like. And before you react, just process it. Run the track back. Listen to it. Understand what I'm saying, sis. Because at the end of the day, we got to get away from this toxic. It's just so toxic. We got to get away from it. And we have to start valuing ourselves highly. And to be honest, I blame men for allowing women to be easy access. Not only that, I definitely know for a fact the sexually liberated feminist movement may have contributed to this epidemic as well. And yes, it's an epidemic because it's way more baby mamas and baby daddies than there is husbands and wives. So that calls for an epidemic. Okay, we gotta hold both parts accountable, because it takes, what's that saying, two to tango? Most definitely. I'm not going to hold you. I definitely can appreciate some aspects as a feminist woman in which I do support and I embody, okay? And stay tuned for my point of view of the feminist movement. I embody the feminist movement wholeheartedly. However, it's a lot of things in the feminist movement that was granted to us women, and we took advantage of it. Okay? Like we mollywop that thing. And now it's so saturated how everyone thinks nowadays. Okay, I digress. We gonna talk back about the feminist movement. Stay tuned. Like, share, subscribe, support your girl. I'm just CandyJae, building my empire. Okay. And as of right now, let's get into it with situationships versus relationship. And this is just a small percentage of my point of view. I just want to throw something out there so y'all can hear where I'm coming. Now, listen, I stand firm on there's only one type of relationship, and that's marriage. And I'm going to say that throughout this whole album. So if you don't like that I keep repeating myself, just remember it takes 3 times for someone to understand something and process it clearly. And then it takes another 21 times until somebody actually can adapt to something new and a change. So with that being said, I'ma talk my stuff on Pride, Passion, Pressure, the podcast. You feel me? A relationship. I stand firm on there's only one type of relationship, and that's marriage, in which the foundation is not based on sexual needs. Anything out of the ordinary of marriage is definitely a situationship. Now, and if you ladies don't like when people say situationships, I'm gonna be that auntie, that big sis, that cousin to let you know it's a situationship. However, let's just call it a connection, okay? That is just a connection. You just connected with Joe Blow, and Joe Blow was there for you. Joe Blow showed you the world, and you was like, oh my gosh, I really like him. And then Joe Blow also said, listen, I'm just trying to hit. Listen, a fling is a situationship. If y'all building and not committed, that's a situationship. That's that y'all playing house and not married. Oh, let me dumb it down. If the foundation is based off sex, it's a situationship. Now hold on. Okay, say you give God 3 weeks to say 3 months, and y'all just talking, and he's just collecting all the data that he needs. And the first time y'all actually go on a date and he pays for it, you let out. Bruh, it's a situationship. He only wanted you to spread them legs from the beginning, sis. Like, listen, if the hangout consists of y'all riding around, listening to music, vibing, and there's less talking and more vibing to the music, drinking and smoking, bruh, he just, listen, ladies, he just want to get in them legs, okay? And I mean it. If you gave that man your pearls, your pocketbook, Pandora's box, or the kuka, and there's no ring exchange of vows, paperwork from the courthouse, baby girl, you are in a situationship. You have deep connections with a man that could potentially be more than a fling. However, once you drop loose, baby girl, he only see you as that. I'm sorry. And again, ladies, if you a baby mama and not a wife, now hold on. Because there's no double standards. If you are a baby daddy and not a husband, because this definitely goes both ways, that's a situationship, respectfully. It don't matter how long you been with that person. Love is sacred. We got to do a little bit better on honoring love and the unity it possesses. And if you differ from my opinion, challenge yourself. Stop fornicating. Let me dumb that word down if you don't understand what fornicating is. Stop having sex. That 5-year-old relationship, y'all done just been knocking each other boots out. Do it for about 6 months. Stop having sex. See how long it go. Especially if you desire marriage from that situationship, from that deep connection. If y'all can go 6 months, that's it. If y'all can go 6 months without sex, go to the courthouse, sign the papers, start knocking boots. That's it. It's that easy, because it don't take that long for a man to know whether or not he wants to be with a woman. It takes 4 seasons. Really, it only takes 6 months. Not even 6 months for a man to be like, man, I want to spend the rest of my life with a woman. And that don't mean you go and you do all of these wifely duties for a man. And I know I probably sound like a broken record, because that's what everybody is talking about. And really, on Pride, Passion, Pressure, the podcast, this is about singlism. This is about understanding where you are in life. What makes you happy? Are you in love with yourself? That's going to better assist whatever sacred relationship you desire. It's not going to better assist a booty call, okay? So if you want a booty call, this ain't for you, okay? On Pride, Passion, Pressure, the podcast, we value our self-worth way more than a cheap dinner date. and a hookup. And if you 30 plus in your preparation season, if you in your 20s destined for greatness, ladies, join me on this pretty girl E club type of energy. The E is for etiquettes, pretty girl society type of energy. The pretty girl E energy, like let's do something different, okay? Let's change our ways. Let's build the etiquettes, the proper etiquettes. Let's do it, okay? Now let me stay focused. Let me get back on track because listen, I tried to drink it away. I tried to put one in the air. I tried to dance it away. I tried to change it with my hair on some cranes in the sky, okay? When I was in my late teenage years until my early to mid 20s, 18 to 26, like prime time baby, I'm currently at my peak era. Stay tuned for my prime peak pure and preserved concept. Listen, I was in my situations, like on some situations, will arise in our lives, but we gotta be smart about it. You feel me? I was definitely in my situationship stage. You know, that we just friends with benefits vibes. You feel me? That I was heavy on that, especially in my 20s, only in my 20s rather, because I'm nowhere near. It's been a good 10 years since I had that same thought process. I'm talking about that. Let's not put a label on it. Let's not get our emotions involved. And as soon as you catch feelings, you fall back on some. She's a runner. She's a track star. She gonna run away when it gets hard. She can't take the pain. She can't get scarred. She hurt anyone that gets involved. Don't want to commit. Why take it this far? Y'all, no one's feelings get hurt. You know that feeling like you might get another chance to bend the block if the vibe is still there. That's my man's. We just having fun. And he the only one I'm dealing with. He knows as soon as he start talking to other women, even if he already was, it's over between us as soon as I find out. Y'all, trust me, I know I've been there. I'm pro situationship. If you know how to process your emotions and not allow them to be involved with sexual connections, that's another thing. I'm talking that soon he start talking to another woman, he gonna know it's over between us. Yo, he done been talking to other women, okay? I once was playing house with guys I really didn't see myself with. I had never once committed and there was no cheering bared, no exclusivity on their part. You feel me? They was just saying one thing and moving completely different. And it was definitely times where I wanted more from the guy and they would play on my emotions. Once I understood that cycle, I mastered it, in which I would be able to explain my intentions and where my feelings didn't get hurt. And at that time in my life, I started to acknowledge my self-worth, my values, and purpose. And listen, as I was exploring my prime years, I made my mistakes, and that was powered by living life. And let me tell you, I appreciate every ex situationship. Shout out to the Jamaican. He was amazing until I realized how insecure he was. On some, like, it could be all so simple, but you rather make it hard. Loving you is like a battle, and we both end up with scars. Tell me who I have to be to get some reciprocity. See, no one loves you more than me, and no one ever will. Is this just a silly game that forces you to act this way? Forces you to scream my name, then pretend that you can't stay? Tell me who I have to be, no matter how I think. We grow. You always seem to let me know it ain't working. And when I try to walk away, you hurt yourself to make me stay. This is crazy. I keep letting you back in. And how can I explain myself? As painful as this thing has been, I just can't be with no one else. Baby, Lauryn Hill, y'all. Carolina, I had this song on repeat. feet. You couldn't tell me nothing. Yeah, I sometimes wonder if I was more serious about the men I dated in my 20s, would I be married with a family by now? Or if I never decided to embark in the feminist movement back then when I was with my high school boyfriend, would I be married by now? I can honestly say I take pride on my responsibility I've obtained. Thy chastest peer, to be in thy 30s with no dependence, thy chastest peer, to understand my values, my worth, and who I am and what I desire. Thy chastest peer. And it's ugly because it's hard out there for some people. So mad love again to my 30 plus ladies that's in their preparation season. Chin up, chest forward, crown high. Carry on Pride, Passion, Pressure, the podcast. We do pretty girl etiquettes all day long, okay? Like, and if someone ever tell you that something's wrong with you because you late 30s pushing on 40 with no dependence and no man, just tell them that you don't need no man, okay? Tell them you need a husband, okay? And if the word husband and marriage scares anyone at your big age who you interact with, then that's not on you because you set boundaries for yourself. If a man cannot respect that, they still on that same early 20 jam that they been on, and they don't value themselves, and they not ready for a wholesome woman, okay? I'm so tired of these toxic people and these toxic mind frames of thinking that, like, yeah, she fine to be 37 years old and not have no children. Something, ooh, she gotta be. No, that mean that lady got boundaries. She know her worth. She set herself on a pedestal, okay? And if you cannot meet that and try to exceed it, then you not for her. I'm gonna need y'all to stop listening to them folks that be saying that. Like, you got contentment is a thing, baby. It's amazing to be able to be content with yourself and not feel lonely and as if you need someone. Baby, it's a whole nother feeling. Let me tell you why I believe situationships are imperative when you're young and you don't know who you are or what your purpose in life is, let alone in order to have a traditional mindset and understanding your worth and your values. Mistakes will have to be a part of your journey, and that's what builds character. In today's modern dating world, the concept of situationship has been increasingly rampant. However, y'all be saying one thing and be meaning something completely different. Y'all be like, it's complicated. Like, bruh, baby girl, it's not complicated. You making it complicated because the person that you with has not validated nothing. Nah, we not doing that on Pride, Passion, Pressure, the podcast. Situationships, this term refers to a romantic connection between two individuals that lack commitment and clarity, often blurring the lines. Whoo, blurred lines. You're a good girl. Can't let it get past me. You're far from plastic. Talk about getting blasted. I hate these blurred lines. I know you want it. Blurred lines come through Robin Thicke. Whew. Okay, stay focused. Blurred lines between situationships is basically friendships and traditional relationships merged together. Okay, it's a deeper connection. Yeah, stay tuned on my thoughts on platonic friendships because that's actually the proper way to become more than a booty call. Anywho, back to what I was saying. Okay, when a deep connection is a friendship merged with traditional relationships, right? So you merge them two together and it forms a deeper connection where you have a little like friend, hey, we can hang, and then you have a little hanky panky at the same time. Okay. On the other hand, a commitment Relationship is built on trust, communication, and mutual understanding that is usually presented within a marriage identified as a traditional or modern structure. Let's talk about it. Okay? The difference between a situationship and a relationship. Bear with me, okay? Bear with me. Understand what I'm saying. I listen. I'm trying to fix that broken clock. And then maybe on the other side of this, once we fix it, you'll start having better outcomes and understanding who you are as an individual and the people that you desire to date. Okay. My point of view, I'm about to highlight advantages and disadvantages on both foundations from a deep connection or a relationship. Okay. A situationship, deep connection means situationship. Okay. Get my drift. So I'm about to break it down to you. Here we go. Boom. Now, situationships are characterized by ambiguity, better known as uncertainties, with individuals often hesitate to define the nature of their connection. That's that. Let's not put a ring on it. Joe Blow, Pillow Talk Shoe. Baby, we don't need titles. We building. That's all that matters. In contrast, relationships are based on clear boundaries and expectation, fostering a deeper emotional bond between partners, while situationships offer freedom, flexibility. Y'all, I wish more men was straight about their intentions, okay? I much rather you tell me that you just want to rub on my booty than thinking you're going to get some after the dinner date. Now, situationships can also lead to confusion and emotional turmoil. Only if you can't accept the concept of a situationship, that's what leads to emotional turmoil. Ladies, listen, stop allowing a man to sleep over after you having sex. If that's what you want to do, all I can say, all auntie can say right now is be safe, okay? Please be safe. You don't need no children with no man that's not trying to take care of you and that child, okay? On the other hand, relationships provide stability and security, be that as it may. Relationships require effort and compromise with both parties. Let's better understand clarity and communication. Because, baby, I'm telling you, communication is everything. Kind of like a relationship is kind of like a newborn, a baby, right? You know, when you first have a child, now mine, I'm not an expert, nor do I have any children. However, I've been raising children since I was like 6 years old. I always had a child on my hip, okay? So you have to communicate everything. Everything. They got their eyes closed and they just sucking on the bottle. You have to explain everything. You do the eyes, ears, nose, and song. You same thing in a relationship, in a marriage. You have to communicate everything. So in a situationship, communication is often vague and indirect, leading to misunderstandings and unmet expectations. Without clear boundaries, individuals may struggle to define the nature of their connection, causing emotional distress. Keep in mind, he's not your man, babe. Stop with that, my man, my man. Please, unless he puts a ring on it. In my Beyonce voice, if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Hey, put a ring on it. Controlling your emotions will ease the distress. Don't catch no feelings without consummation love. Whew, that sounds crazy that I just said that. Y'all don't even know what consummation love is. Look it up, okay? Look at your Wikipedia book or Google it, whatever you want to do, because that's the base of love, consummation love, okay? In contrast, relationships thrive on open and honest communication, allowing partners to express their needs, desire effectively. Okay, so if I express something to you, babe, I did this, da 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 da, and I know you're not gonna like it. Blase, blase. That's one thing. Or if Boo Bae come to me and say, "Look, babe, you keep doing this, and I would appreciate if you didn't do it, or is there a way we can work on other outcomes, and whatever the case may be. Now, like I said, I'm not an expert on relationships. This is not about relationships. This is about being single and having that mind frame, being trained, well equipped prior to that said relationship. And y'all know on Pride, Passion, Pressure, the podcast, when I say relationship, I mean marriage, okay? By establishing clear expectations, couples can build a strong foundation of trust, true intimacy, and mutual respect. Because, ladies, y'all probably don't even know what true intimacy means. If you follow consummation love, y'all know that intimacy starts from friendship that works into love, okay? All right. It always starts platonic. Whew, that's a whole nother topic, though. We gonna run that track back on another later date. Anywho, please support your girl. I'm just trying to be great and do what I'm supposed to do, because I was told if you have the information, you are supposed to help all those that you can with the information that was rooted in you. Okay? Because my information was given to me from God, and all I can do is help everyone else out. Anywho, now on to some emotional investment. Listen, have you ever been with a man that soon as you say something that they didn't like, they blew up, and then they compared something that you did in the past with what you had expressed to them that you didn't like at that very moment? Oh, emotional investment. If the said man was emotionally invested, he would not blow up. It would be like, baby, I understand what you're saying. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I'm going to try to work out on it. Now, listen, on the key differences between situationships and relationships is the level of emotional investment involved. In a situationship, individuals may be hesitant to fully commit to their partner, fearing vulnerability and potential heartbreak. This emotional distance can prevent the situationship from progressing and developing into something deeper. And again, and this is why I keep telling y'all, stop giving y'all pocketbooks away, okay? Keep that Pandora box. Get that man that. You can give a man a Pandora box and not allow him to open the box. I'm trying to tell you. And listen, and I say that's perfect for short-term relations in which you're unavailable to commit. If you're upfront with your intentions, no one's feelings get hurt. I'm trying to tell you. If you say, look, I'm just trying to have some fun. Like, what's up? I don't see us being together long term, but I definitely want to see what that do. Like, I'm sorry. And anyone could say it. A woman can say it perfectly fine. I mean, it's masculine. However, if that's where you at in the stage of your life, then so be it. Trust me, we all got a little masculine and a little feminine in their system. How much you allow to take over. Okay. In contrast, relationships require a willingness to invest time and effort in building a strong emotional connection. By prioritizing the needs of their partner and fostering intimacy, couples can cultivate a lasting and meaningful bond. And for you all that don't know what intimacy is, I'm going to break it down again for you, because I don't think y'all know. It's a fundamental aspect of human relationship, followed by connecting emotionally and mentally. Simply liking someone is considered intimacy, okay? What about longevity and stability? You know, like you meet someone, y'all connect, and next thing you know, y'all living together. It'd be like, what? Especially them lesbians. They do it so well. A lesbian will meet you on Monday, move you in by Wednesday, tell everybody y'all married by Saturday. Nah, y'all gotta stop doing that. That's toxicity, I promise you. Allow the process to learn someone. If it's only 4 seasons, you only need 6 months, that's 2 seasons to get to know someone. By the time you get done with that, you know you gonna marry that person after that first 2 seasons. And then after that, you focus on the second 2 seasons and be like, okay, this when we get married. Now, maybe I'm in my head, y'all. Maybe my thought process is in my head, and maybe everybody is not equipped to my ideology. However, on Pride, Passion, Pressure, the podcast, I'm about to talk my stuff, okay? And I don't care what anybody had to say. And if we talking longevity and stability, let me break that down in a situationship, because situationships offer a sense of freedom and independence. They often lack the stability and longevity of a committed relationship without a clear commitment to each other. Individuals in situationships may struggle to navigate challenges, conflicts effectively. If you don't expect an explanation, there's no struggle in a situationship. As soon as you catch feelings, that's when you fall back. You could be with somebody and everything will be great, right? Y'all know y'all in a situationship. As soon as you start letting that man sleep over instead of him packing up, oh baby, all right, I'll see you next time. Have a good night. Text me when you get home. As soon as you say, oh yeah, you can stay over. Oh yeah, I got an extra toothbrush. You toxic. In contrast, relationships provide a sense of security and support. And I understand that's why y'all keep falling for the okie doke. Allow couples to weather the ups and downs of life together by prioritizing the well being of their partner and investing in the relationship. Couples can build a strong, enduring bond that stands the test of time. While situationships may offer temporary excitement and freedom, that's why I'm so pro situationship. They often lack the depth of stability in a committed relationship. And that's perfectly fine, because a committed relationship means marriage. By prioritizing clear communication, emotional investment, and mutual respect, couples can build a strong and lasting connection that enriches their lives. Ultimately, the choice between a situationship and a relationship depends on individuals' preference and values. However, and I'm going to keep saying this, y'all, until y'all understand me, it is important to consider the long-term implications of each option. And with that being said, I stand on situationships being the best option for 20-year-olds that are focusing on career. You don't know your life's purpose. You don't understand your self-worth and values, right? Now, that's not all. I'm just saying in general, if that's the case. That's why I'm pro situationship, because you can be like, yeah, let's just hang out. Okay, that's cool. Y'all done been indoctrinated to think that if y'all hook up with someone, you go with somebody. That's not true. As long as you're being safe, if you're upfront and you can express that you only want a situationship, emotions don't get involved and no one gets hurt. Y'all, as long as you're safe, I promise you, just be safe. Use protection. Practice safe sex. Please be responsible. A situationship might be that move. I'm trying to tell you, especially y'all Gen Zs, please don't be out here having babies. Auntie is here to tell you it's not a good look. Let's stop wearing hair bonnets in public, and let's stop laying down having babies. Get your career. This is your time to get your career. This is your preparation season. 19 to 26 is still your preparation season. It's based on how are you going to perform. Are you going to perform in a matter of thinking every man you sleep with, you go with, or everyone you build a deep connection with is going to be the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with? Y'all got to stop doing that. That's why the divorce rate is the way that it is. We got to circle back on waiting for after marriage to have sex. I promise you. Abstinent is the move. I promise you. I can't make this up. I believe wholeheartedly in that concept. I'm trying to tell you, don't go giving nobody your whole heart without the intentions to be abstinent before marriage. I'm going to keep saying all of this on Pride, Passion, Pressure, the podcast. Understand? We are breaking generational setbacks, trauma, all of that, okay? And holding ourselves accountable. Stop making excuses, ladies. Y'all make too many excuses. I got a homegirl that every time I say something to her, it's because it is. It's like, yo, where's the accountability, yo? Y'all got to stop doing that. And listen, marriage is a beautiful thing. If that word marriage is a problem to a man, he's not for you. Stop allowing that. Do the process of getting to know you. Stop. Y'all lesbians got to stop doing that as well. I'm here for all of y'all, okay? I'm just out here trying to be great, and I want everybody to be the same greatness, okay? Now, hey, I may be biased because my parents was married before they had me. I actually came along about 3 years later while they were deeply in love with each other, okay? Unfortunately, their marriage ended in divorce. And hey, that's really because back in the 80s, like they was doing the hanky panky. And my OG was young, so she didn't know what she was doing. So that's okay. It ended in marriage. It created me through love. Okay. I was conceived out of love. I am a product of black love in the 80s, babies. A born in the 80s crack baby. Mama, she was in the streets. So guess who raised me? The streets. Okay. My stance on normalizing marriage is definitely personal, and let me express to you why it's necessarily in these times 2025 onward. Okay, first off, let me just tell you about this story the other day. This fine African man, he was so beautiful to me. On that day, it was so many men just like, hey, beautiful lady, hey, beautiful lady. Sometimes I have to tell myself, don't make eye contact. Anywho, first off, he pulled up on me and he was like, hey, pretty lady, you look so beautiful. And I was like, thank you. And then he rolled his window down and I was like, are you gonna get out your car? Like, who you think I am? Yo. Oh, you used to see? You see what I mean? Like, it hit different. Okay, yeah, back in my 20s, I would have walked up to the car like, yeah, hey, baby, this wine is aged, okay? You're gonna have to get out and talk to me like a gentleman, okay? He got out the car. He was like, "Are you gonna get in the car?" Mocking me. And I was like, "Well, I was just trying to figure it out." So we chatted for a minute. And I was like, "Okay, so what you got going on?" He was like, "Oh, I'm getting food for my daughter." I was like, "Oh, nice. That's what's up. What y'all about to eat?" "Okay, cool." And I was like, "Yeah, all right." And he was like, "You got kids?" I said, "No, I don't have any children as of right now." He said, "Oh, why you don't have any kids?" And instead of answering the way I wanted to answer it, it just turned me off for him to even ask me the question. However, I was cute with it and I said, I desire children with my husband. And he said, "Oh, you have to be married to have kids?" And I said, "That's what I desire." Like, what are we doing here? Instantly, I knew he's not for me. However, we exchanged numbers and we chatted once and the conversation was so plain. He was more talking about him, his daughter, than me, or trying to get to know me. And it could have been because, I said what I said about marriage that might have thrown him off. However, he was not for me. No shade, no grade, none of that. You just got to move on, basically. So listen, marriage has long been considered the ultimate definition of a relationship in many societies. It signifies a commitment to love, honor, and cherish one another for a lifetime. Marriage is a sacred union between the two individuals, a commitment to build a life together based on love, trust, and respect. The ancestors used to jump a broom as indications of the contract we sign nowadays. And fast paced to today, right? Many people rush into relationship, marriage without fully understanding the depth of what marriage entails. Waiting for marriage before committing to a serious relationship is crucial in order to truly understand and appreciate the sanctity of marriage. The institution of marriage is beautiful if done right. And this is the 21st century. It's not the same as it was back in the day, neither, y'all. Y'all was indoctrinated to think marriage is based off the ceremony. And it's not. The ceremony, that's the last thing you need to be worrying about. One of the key reasons why waiting for marriage is important is the level of commitment it signifies. By waiting until marriage to enter into a serious relationship, Individuals are demonstrating their dedication to each other, their willingness to work through any challenge that may arise. This commitment is essential for a successful and lasting marriage. Nowadays, in this toxic society, men not courting and women hooking up on the initial hangout because nobody knows the concept of dating before courtship. Y'all just merge everything together. Oh, we dating. I bought you something to eat. I'm trying to hit. Y'all gotta get your minds together. I'm tired of y'all. Get it together. Furthermore, waiting for marriage allows individuals to establish a strong foundation of trust and respect in their relationship. By taking the time to get to know each other on a deep and meaningful level before marriage, before sex, before marriage, couples can build a solid bond and will help them weather through any storms that comes their way. On some, can you handle it if I go there, baby, with you? Huh? Said, now that you're here, I got something to say. Listen, waiting for marriage also helps to ensure that both individuals are ready for the responsibility that comes with marriage. It allows them to mature emotionally and mentally so they can approach marriage with a clear understanding of what it entails and a readiness to take on the challenges and joys that comes with it. Y'all know that saying, that sex before marriage clouds your judgment. That's why y'all be mistaking sexual connections with a relationship that can only exist through marriage. Get your mind right, because you should never allow your emotions to intervene with your sexual connections. I'm trying to tell you, I'm so pro situationship. I promise you I am. In many cultures around the world, marriage is seen as a sacred bond that should not be entered into lightly. In these societies, individuals often wait until they are emotionally, financially stable before getting married in order to ensure that they are ready to take on the responsibilities of marriage. Okay, let me say this for the dummy in the back. Love and funds comes before buns. Okay? Love and funds comes before buns. In contrast, in societies where marriage is not given the same level of importance, divorce rates are often higher in sexual connections and tend to be more short term. I'm definitely standing on the importance of waiting for marriage in order to build a strong, lasting sexual, I'ma tear that thing up type of relationship. Marriage is indeed the ultimate definition of a relationship, symbolizing love, commitment, and partnership. Waiting for marriage before sex is essential for a serious relationship. In order to truly understand and appreciate the sacred union of marriage, take the time to build a strong foundation of trust, respect, and commitment before marriage. Individuals can ensure that their relationship is built to last a lifetime. I promise you. And before, so that foundation that you build, it starts with yourself first. That's why you have to love yourself first, sis. And then you love yourself, and then you love that person you desire to be with the rest of your life. And then y'all get married, and then you spread them legs wide open, you make a baby, y'all have the bees and all of that in the treetop. What MJ said, yeah, all of that gonna happen. You feel me? Listen, I want a long, long, love me long time, never give up on me. Watch how we both shine type of marriage. When you rocking, I'm rolling. When we upset, our love never wavers. We in this together until the world blow up. Bonnie and Clyde. At no point in time will we ever go to sleep angry, because the amount of respect I have for you and our marriage is based off love, longevity, and logistics of this unity. I'm talking that my man leads and I follow type of energy. Let me cater to you, a bond that can not ever be broken. We build, we grind, we produce generational wealth. Type of love, that platonic love, that freaky love, that let me slurp it up love, that conditioned balance with unconditional love, that you can read my mind on the other side of the room love. You can speak for me without me speaking kind of love. I'ma treat you like a king because I've been a queen waiting to play chess and protect your every move as you provide for me and the legacy God has in store for us. That romantic love, that project pad love, that love under pressure love, that music soul child love, that Beyonce and Jay-Z no lemonade kind of love. You hear what I'm trying to say? Y'all, situationships feels like love on lunch break. Temporary, passionate, convenient. It feeds the moment. However, never the soul. It's a good morning text without a good intention. The I miss you without the plan to stay. It's chemistry without clarity, connection without commitment. See, a relationship is pressure with purpose. It's choosing someone when the vibes fade, staying when it's easier to scroll away. It's not about perfection, it's about presence. A situationship will have you feeling wanted. Nonetheless, a relationship will remind you you're worthy. One runs from pressure and the other builds diamonds with it. So if love's gonna live here, let it come with foundation, not confusion. Let it be real, not convenient, because pressure without purpose, that's just practice for the person who you never meant to stay with. What we doing here? And on that note, before even discovering that type of love, self-care love comes first, baby. Okay? Yes, queen. Self care love comes first. And before we go off with this self care volume one, let me just say the elite signature grooming session for men. First session on me. Come and check me out, okay? Join the elite grooming circle, okay? It's a grooming circle for men. It's not like the regular degler. You go to the shop down the street. You might sit there for about 45 minutes to an hour. You get served up, and then boom, that's it. Nah, I'm giving you a whole different experience. Okay. Your haircut, your facial hair is included always. I'm trying to make sure you fire, you feel me? Even if you need your nails trimmed, I'm here to buff them joints for you. You feel me? And ladies, if you into them wigs, I got you, okay? The Triple Crown Kit Collection by CandyJae, okay? Come on over here and get you one of those 2-for-1s. You get a headband wig and a full wig, depending on which collection you go with. We got Bobby breaking up for our short hair girlies. We got Salon. She's never alone. The length that's like midsection. You get that flowy, and you also get that regalness, okay? And then for them Beyonce girls, we got that lover gal LaRue. Okay, she gonna give you that body. She gonna make you feel so flawless and effortlessly. Okay, she got length that lingers. She gonna give you exactly what you need. Okay, we got 3 different collections. Okay, Bobby, Sloan, LaRue. That's just the length size. Okay, you can get it in classic, affordable hair, or you can get it in luxury quality hair. Whatever you need, I got you. You get a digital consultation with your girl CandyJae. We gonna get you right, okay? It's a get started kit. You get 2-for-1s. You get a headband wig I make customly, okay? You throw that bad boy on when you don't want to deal with your hair. Don't throw no bonnet on when you could just throw on a CandyJae headband wig. Boom. Go outside and serve your day. Okay? And when you about to go out with the girls or with the boo bae, you throw on the full wig and you do you, boo. Now, on that note, let's get into it. It's time to prioritize self love, ladies. The simple things in life, like treating yourself to relaxing pedicures weekly in the privacy of your own home. Baby, if y'all don't go and get one of them dish buckets from the good Dollar Tree, put some soap and Epsom salt up in that joint and soak your feet in some nice hot water, girl, and get the dead skin off the bottom of your feet. What y'all doing? You ain't gotta wait every 3 weeks to go get your pedicure. Baby girl, just soak your feet. You gonna be alright. I promise you, okay? Invest in a petty bowl. You don't have to spend money to feel pretty. Investments goes a long way. I'm telling you right now, whatever I need, I got it right in my house. I'm solid in the rock. No, for real though, trust me, you'll thank me later. It's the little things, I'm telling you, that can make you feel beautiful. Ladies, say goodbye to those oversized sweatpants and t shirts. Instead, treat yourself to some cute lingerie, silky, sexy robes, or even some sassy booty shorts paired with a crop top t shirt. I mean, you can, them big oversized shirts you got at the crib, cut them joints in half and just make it a crop top, okay? And don't forget, get you some of those adorable nightgowns because feeling sexy is not just about pleasing your partner, your lover, your boo bae, whatever you want to call it. It's for you, okay? Listen. Okay, ladies, now let's get information. Y'all haters corny with the Illuminati mess. Paparazzi catch my fly and my cocky fresh. I'm so reckless when I rock my Giovanni dress. I'm so possessive, so I rock his rock necklace. My daddy, Alabama, mama, Louisiana. You mix that Negro with that Creole, make a Texas, Bama. Hey, you know that beat. Catch it. Ladies, drink more water, okay? Drink some water. Simple as that. It's the simple things in life to make you be the best version of yourself. I promise you, okay? Drink some water. Boom. You ready for this? Get a pen and piece of paper. I'm about to break it down to you, baby girl. You gonna go to the good grocery store, right? You gonna go and get a grapefruit, a lemon, cucumber, canned pineapples, and mint. You gonna go home. You gonna chop that joint up. Chop it up. Chop it all up. Cut it all up. Throw it in a big pot. Put some water in that pot. You're going to boil that joint. Boil it. Boil that water until it boils over. You feel me? And then once it boils over, you're going to let it cool down. Put the lid on it. Let it sit overnight. You feel me? And then after you do that, the next day, you going to get your big pitcher. Get you a strainer. And you're going to pour the water into the strainer. Avoid the gut. That's what the strainer is for, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm sure you can envision what I'm telling you right now. Okay, boom. You do that. And then you put all the gut back in the pot. Boil some more water. Let it turn overnight, right? Get another pitcher. That's 2 pitchers of detox water. You solid. The ratio is 1 to 1. You get a cup, you pour half of your detox water in with half of your water. Sip on that thing. Keep sipping on it. Sip on that joint till you can't sip on that joint no more. Boom. That's all you need. Detox water. Or go get a bottle of water and drink that thing. However, detox water, that CandyJae detox water I just told you about, that's really gonna help you. It's gonna pull everything out. You're gonna be solid. I promise you. Bottom line is drink more water and eat less that night. Whew. And that's hard. I know I struggle. Focus on consuming more carbs during the day and less carbs at night. This can help stimulate your body to not produce stomach acid and digestive enzymes, aiding in the breakdown of food intake. Because everything nowadays is like diabetes. I promise you. I'm a sucker for Coca-Cola. Every now and then I treat myself to a Coca-Cola. It'd be like once a quarter type of ordeal. But when I do it, I mean like, man, I'm in heaven. However, seeing how born in the 80s, crack baby, I know that addiction run thick. I only do things like that for special occasions. Eating and then going to sleep can lead to heartburn, discomfort, inflammation, and other body irritations. As I struggle with overeating myself, I get it. Trust me. Now listen, and I fast too. Anywhere from like 16 to 22 hours a day of fasting. Right? So usually when I break my fast, it's before I go to sleep. However, I also decided to remove bad carbs out of my dietary aid. Okay? So no more pasta, no more bread. All of that stuff is gone. I will splurge once a week just in case I want a good American hamburger. Right? Vegan style. Shout out to veganism, okay? I get it. When I break my fast, I eat and then I'm ready to go to sleep. Muslims, when they fast, they usually fasting before they go to sleep too. That's a whole nother story. However, I'm eating vegetables before I go to sleep. I'm laying on some veggies and then I'm waking up and I'm doing an hour workout. Once you get to this level, then that's one thing. Y'all not on this level yet. And if you is, that's good. Thank you. I appreciate you. Put your name in the chat. You feel me? Like, listen. On Pride, Passion, Pressure, the podcast, we empathize the importance of accountability in our preparation season for a healthy lifestyle. And ladies, we definitely got to aim to incorporate more fruit and vegetables into our meals and prioritize exercise. So if I can do it, I know y'all can do it too. Remember, the goal is to be happy and healthy. It's not just about losing weight. Y'all got to start doing that to yourself. That's that indoctrination. Somebody told you you was fat. You looked at a magazine and seen a skinny girl and you was like, I want to look like her. I'm going on a diet. That's called indoctrination. Come over here and let's fix this clock. Okay, Pooh. Listen to TT and let me explain to you. What you gonna do? You gonna stop saying diet, okay? It's more about maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Stop saying you're on a diet, period. We're not doing it no more. You're not on a diet. That only adds more pressure, Pooh. Eat more vegetables, fruit, and exercise. At least 30 minutes a day. You can walk around the block for 30 minutes. That's like you walk around the block 2 times. That should be 30 minutes, okay? When you first getting started. Or stepping in place. Look. Lately, this cold weather, man, it's November in Georgia and it's snowing. I have never seen snow in November in Georgia, okay? Anywho, this is what we're doing. We're taking accountability. Stop being lazy. You don't want to go outside? Put on some music. Stand in place and just pick up your feet. Step, okay? Step the pounds away. Eat veggies, fruit, exercise. That's it. Repeat. You will thank me later. CandyJae got you. Hashtag CandyJae. I got you. For me, if I'm hungry before I go to sleep, now listen, we all struggle, and I've been there before. Yo, I literally got a quarter of my finger chopped off by a dog. The dog was like, that dog saw me from a mile away and was like, you see that vegan meat? I don't know if it was a mile away, but listen, follow me here. Imagine this. I'm walking, I'm doing my daily walk, trying to crush my 3 miles for the day, you feel me? And I walk past the owner and their dog, and the dog is like, arr, look at that vegan meat. That look like some good old vegan meat. I'm about to take that meat down to town. I wonder what it tastes like. And bam, I just walk right past and mine. I love the doggy woggy poos. Pit bulls don't scare me, okay? I love the doggy woggies. My best friend, one of my best friends, she used to have a pit bull. I used to be afraid of that dog, Mercy. Mercy? I think, yeah, her name was Mercy. Anywho, I'm waltzing. I'm just a do. I got my good gospel music on. Never would have made it. And that dog was like, where you think you going, little hot vegan meat? And I was like, oh no, I didn't know what to do. To be honest, when a dog bit me, I thought it was just a bite, you know? Luckily, it was a FedEx worker. Black man, you are mad respect. He saw everything. I ran up to him. I felt like that was family at that moment. You feel me? I was just like, that's my brother. He's black. Serious face though. I really was like, it's a brother, man. He got to help me out. He not gonna have me out here like this. So I ran up to him and I was like, that dog just bit me. I looked down at my finger. My fingernail was gone. Could you just imagine? Listen, you've been in the beauty industry your entire life. You had all of your nails your entire life. You've been wearing press-ons since you was 10 years old. Whew. Do you hear what I'm saying? Like, whew, times is rough nowadays. You feel me? Like I can't make this up. Okay, like that. It really happened to me. It's real life. Like what barber you know that got 9 fingers? I'm for real though. Dead apples 9.75. Hashtag CandyJae. Come on and join the elite grooming circle for men. Okay, boom. Let's try not to get off topic. Okay, I hope y'all enjoy me. Thank you for supporting the business. Okay, support Black owned brilliance. I promise you, you're gonna go a long way by doing that. The rundown again for the ones that skip school. I avoid eating carbs. I keep water by my bedside, mainly sparkling water, cocktail with some pure cranberry, and that stuff is not for the weak, okay? Pure cranberry with no sugar in it, Joe, it's sour. And if I'm hungry, I eat fruit, veggies, or some whole nuts of any sort, besides the kind I truly desire from my future husband. That's a whole nother story if you get my drift, because the objective of the preparation season is to be happily married to the man I desire to exchange bodily fluids to the end of time with. Oh, let me get back on track. There I go. I'm sorry, y'all. And that was actually scripted, and I still got off track. Okay. Beauty etiquettes and ladies, join the Pretty Girl E Club, and y'all know what the E stands for. And if you don't know, it's etiquettes. Okay, this is the club. And sister girl, I'm talking to my 30 plus ladies, still single, attracting the same 1-2s, and you really want to elevate. However, by all means, this information is for those who need it. Let's talk about smiling more. Listen, y'all, I recently lost a side tooth and I'm trying to get to the dentist. So listen, I know sometimes smiling can be hard. You can smile with your eyes. You gotta smile more. You trying to, like, you want to attract the right suitor, right? So we definitely need to smile more. I can admit sometimes I don't make eye contact because my brown skin melanin be popping. It's so flawless to the point where sometimes I have to tell men, no, thank you, because I can see it on your face that you're not for me. And it's not that I'm just missing my blessing, it's because I'm walking through God right now. I'm in my godly season. You feel me? I'm loving him more than anything. And I know for a fact, if you saying the same 1-2s, I done already been there. And I'm not gullible enough to allow that to be it all. We not doing that over here, okay? By all means. This information, like I said, it's for those who need it. Smile more, ladies. And when you do smile, make eye contact as if it exudes feminine energy and approachability. Smiling is a positive emotion and it brings happiness, joy, and most importantly, friendliness. For me, I believe a woman is not to pursue a man. I am a damsel, okay? I'm not approaching no man. I'm sorry. However, stay tuned on my thought process on that, okay? And hear me out. It's okay, ladies. If that's your thing, that's your thing. I'm not knocking you. I'm just trying to get y'all my little 2 cents, okay? However, if that's your vibe, do you. If you gonna pursue, go ahead, boo. I got no pushback. Be that as it may, there is an undeniably special, profound aura that radiates from a feminine woman, in which a smile with eye contact could hypnotize any one person. You'll be having the lesbians looking at you too. It shows that you're available without you approaching a man and allowing him to chime into your feminine energy. Only if you desire a masculine, traditional man instead of a masculine, modern man. It's definitely a difference between the two types. A traditional man, they natural pursuers and are not attracted to women approaching them. The masculine, modern man are okay with the idea of a woman making the first move. That's a whole nother podcast track. Stay tuned. Hashtag CandyJae. When I say a pursuing man, when I'm talking about a pursuing man and I'm telling you that I don't approach men, that doesn't mean I'm not naturally available. Ladies, all you gotta do is just smile with your eyes and you really gonna be okay. And forgive me if I can ever stay on track. Pressure is the language. In terms of self-care, beauty etiquettes, ladies, always strive to look presentable even on your worst day. I know the pandemic did a lot to y'all. That's why y'all out there with them dang Crocs on. Avoid wearing hair bonnets and Crocs in public as they are meant for lounging at home. I need y'all to stop doing this, okay? Auntie Monique already done told y'all this. And y'all out here bad. Y'all got the babies doing it too. Now y'all can't be having the babies doing it too. Oh, we're not doing that, y'all. We gotta go back getting dressed, putting on some cute shoes, keeping your hair done. And this dates back to slavery if I'm talking to my sister girls, okay? If I'm talking to y'all, and I'm talking to everybody, I'm talking to America right now. It really don't matter your shade. However, I'm a black woman, so I'm definitely talking to my sister gals and my brother mans. All right. So with that being said, this dates back to slavery. Slaves on boats with no shoes. Okay, nothing done to their head. I'm gonna need y'all to stop disrespecting our ancestors. Whew, I felt everything around me just shift, like my mood just shift when I got to talking about the ancestors. The spirits are in me. That's probably why I'm so cool with being content with where I'm at, because I feel my ancestors in me. Nonetheless, I love y'all. I love all of y'all. Every last one of y'all. Now again, let me stay on track. Avoid wearing hair bonnets and Crocs in public, sister, as they are meant for lounging at home. Taking care of yourself is crucial for those in the preparation season. Projecting a put together appearance can attract the deserved type of attention. Ayo, that don't mean you manifest in your projection. Stand on business, and your boundaries are your business, baby. Your image speaks before you do. Lay your hair down, sis. It's okay. Stop wearing that nappy bun, baby girl. Put your hair down. Rock your afro. Becky with the good hair. Becky with the good soul. Take that poom poom out. The poom poom is a ponytail. Take the poom poom out, okay? And rock that long flowy hair. All right? This is what we're doing in our preparation season. It's confidence. And baby, put your best foot forward in every aspect of life. I need y'all to get it together. Like, I'm tired of y'all. Get it together. That feeling that you get when you believe in who you are. Be your own kind of confidence. A strong sister kind of confidence. A alpha woman kind of confidence. Y'all, trying to tell y'all, get on track. Do you hear what I'm saying? Even on my worst day, I'm going to look like I got my life together, okay? Worst day, I'm going to keep it together even on my worst day. Now, could I be biased because I'm a barber master cosmetologist? Like, I went to a barber cosmetologist school, okay? Like, I was trained with barbers. I learned how to cut hair from a comb and scissors, comb and clippers. Do you hear me? Me, I always have to look the part in the beauty industry. To be honest, it's a brand. Hashtag CandyJae. Nonetheless, the hair bonnets, and the Crocs are getting out of control. Western people have gotten so complacent with being lazy and obese. I'm sorry. I say this out of tough love. And I hope that someday the society we live in wouldn't be so careless. Health is wealth and self care is liberating. And yeah, I said obese because I done been a chunky girl all my life. I remember the one time I did lose a lot of weight back when I was like 18, 19. And the homies back in the day, J Rock, may he rest in peace, love you, my boy, DB all day. He saw me, he was like, sis, you look sick. What you look like you smoking crack? And I was like, dang. When I said that threw me for a loop, I was so butt face hurt when he told me that. I stopped. I started putting the weight back on. Now, hey, it is what it is. It's different when you in your 30s pushing 40, okay? I'm push-ups away from 40, all right? I'm 3 push-ups away from 40. And the thing is, the weight don't drop off like it used to. And for me, since I started working out here in Georgia, baby, it's different. With all of these heels, baby girl, come on and join the Pretty Girl E Club. We gonna do an hour workout a day. We can meet up at night. We can meet up in the morning. What you want to do, let's figure it out. Let's build a crew and let's just go outside and take a walk. And we can talk about how we going to elevate. Self-care is liberating. Back to my 30 plus ladies that's in that preparation season. You cannot expect a certain type of man to desire you if you looking like you rolled out the bed all day with the good hair bonnet on and Crocs on. Sister girl, Crocs are house shoes. I'ma keep saying that until it's a mantra. Crocs are house shoes. Hair bonnets is sleepwear. Crocs are house shoes. Hair bonnets are sleepwear. Crocs are house shoes. Hair bonnets are sleepwear. Crocs are house shoes. Hair bonnets are sleepwear. Do you hear what I just said? This is a mantra. Say it with me. Crocs are house shoes. Hair bonnets are sleepwear. Crocs are house shoes. Hair bonnets are sleepwear. Okay. Do you hear what I'm saying? Keep a pair of shoes in the car. I got some slides in the car for me, so I get it. You feel me? However, you won't catch me with no Crocs. Not. I'm doing this for my ancestors. I step out shoes. However, think about it like a job application. Would you go to a job interview with a hair bonnet and some Crocs on? Right. If you single and available, you are the employer, babe. You are hiring, right? What are you, Chick-fil-A? Or a 5-star upscale restaurant? And I'm a 5-star, baby. I'm a 5-star, 3 courses. Okay? This ain't no Red Lobster. Okay? With that being said, I will leave you with this. Say it with me. Let your hair down, queen. Glow with confidence. Just glow, baby. Whatever you do in life, just glow. Just know that you got it going on. Even on your worst day. And if it's a worst day, just pray about it. And it's going to be all right. I promise you. And put your best foot forward in everything. Just everything in life, babe. Just do it. Do it for yourself. You got it. I got you. You go, girl. Gina, you got it. Hey, Gina. Hey, girl. You got it. Shout out to OG Regina Faye. I call my mom's by her first name because we done been through it and I love her to death. Me and her like 2 peas in the pie. Ever since this accident, she came down here and showed me love. And it was real rough for me because at first I was like, no, I don't want you to come down here because I have never been able to depend on you in my life as a child. So no, she said, no, I'm coming. My baby needs surgery. And I was like, what? She came down here. I showed my OG off. I took her everywhere I could take her. I had her out here doing 3-mile walks. And I'm going to talk my stuff about my OG because she made me And that's the only parent that I have living. And what Buddha has said, Buddha told me that's a practice. You have to practice. That is prayer. That is the Bible. You have to take care of your parents. So my OG, I'm going to talk mad crap about her. And I'm saying that out of love. This is Pride, Passion, Pressure, the podcast album. Pressure is the language. Diamonds don't talk, yet pressure made me. And when she hear this, it's gonna have her so emotional. This is a part of my story. Y'all, help me out. Support the kid. Like, share, subscribe. I'm trying to move my OG to Georgia so that I can take care of her. You feel me? It's like that. My daddy is not alive. He been holding me up my entire life. Holding me up. I lost my daddy at a young age, okay? And he's still been holding me up. He paid for my beauty education. So y'all support black owned businesses. Yeah, because I really need y'all to get it together, okay? However, it's something about a flowy head full of hair rather than a ponytail girl. A poon poon girl. Ooh, look at the poon poon. Oh girl, pretty girl with the little bun bun. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it don't matter if it's your hair or you pay for it. You can come and get that triple crown kit. The bigger the head, the better. Somewhere in Texas, right? And sister girl, go get you a CandyJae triple crown kit wig collection. And girl, let that, you can pull my hair thought process simmer with your cute outfit on. Shoes to match, please and thank you. Keep in mind now that maintaining a positive appearance is essential as it reflects self-care and confidence. Smile often, ladies. That's all I'm asking you to do is smile a little often. Make a little contact, ladies. It's really okay not to have a resting old lady face. All you gotta do is suck your chin in, raise your head, plucker your upper lip, show your teeth, and then make eye contact. Now, ultimately, the message is clear. We boosting confidence, okay? You need to show up and go all out for yourself, my dear. Get you some cute little outfits. I was in the store the other day looking at lingerie. However, you're going to do 4 things for TT. 1, you going to get you a pedicure bowl. 2, you gon' get you some lingerie. 3, you gon' make you some detox water. 4, you gon' do a 30-minute walk in the house listening to music. That's it. That's what you gonna do. Okay, you gonna do that for TT. And when you do it, and let me know that you did it, you feel me? Just comment, all right? Because peace and blessings manifest with every lesson learned. If your knowledge were your wealth, this Erica Badu. Hold on. Peace and blessings manifest with every lesson learned. If your knowledge were your wealth, then it would be well earned. If we were made in his image, then call us by our names. Most intellects do not believe in God, but they fear us just the same. Oh, and on and on, on and on. That's that Erica Badu. I gotta run that back. Y'all ready? Let's hear that again. Peace and blessings manifest with every lesson learned. If your knowledge were your wealth, then it would be well earned. If we were made in his image, then call us by our names. Most intellects do not believe in God, but they fear us just the same. Oh, on and on, on and on. Ooh. On and on. Y'all hear it? To my sister girls, all of them, and last one of them. Prioritize self-care. It's essential for your confidence and with a positive self-image. By taking the time to address our physical, emotional, and mental well-being, we not only boost our self-esteem, however, we also cultivate resilience and inner strength. Self-care practices empower us to face life's challenges with a healthy mindset, enabling us to navigate through obstacles with grace and confidence. Remember, investing in self-care is an investment in your overall well being and self assurance. Y'all, self care and confidence gives feminine energy. Okay? I done been going through it this whole entire year. It set me back. I'm a girly girl with only 9 nails. I've been having a rough time, you know? I get it. It's hard out here in these streets, really. We all go through stuff. Every last one of us. We just gotta focus on stop making excuses. Like stop playing the victim. Get over yourself. That's basically what my big brother was telling me the other day. Like, yeah, you gonna be all right. I said, yeah, I know. I'm not there yet. I'm working on it. You know? I had my ups and my downs. Like the other day, I had a breakdown. I'm a girl. I cry. And I could play victim and or I can get myself up the next day and figure it out and start all over again. That's why we work out, we pray, we do the things that we need to do to feed our soul, our mind. At the end of the day, I'ma just need y'all to do a couple of things for me. Chin up, chest forward, crown high, carry on. And with that being said, now let me tell you about a little black history. Enslaved love. Under slavery, love had no legal standing. A man could hold his wife in his arms one night and watch her sold to another plantation the next. Families weren't broken, they were ripped. Yet, even in chains, they found ways to claim connection. When law refused to recognize that love, they created their own rituals like jumping the broom, simple acts that said, you can't take away what we choose to honor. Love under slavery was resistance. It was faith wrapped in fear and unity in the face of separation. The ancestors built a language of loyalty in a world that tried to silence every vow. The same spirit runs through generations. Whew, I feel them every day, I promise you. From fields to freedom, from survival to sanctity. It taught us that love isn't fragile, it's forged. Marriage became sacred, not just because of ceremony, because it survived captivity. So when we talk about the sanctity of marriage, we not just talking about vows and rings. It's way bigger than vows and rings. And if you think otherwise, you got a lot of growing up to do. We're talking about legacy, the kind of love that thrive under pressure and turned pain into perseverance. In the name of the ancestors, let's normalize marriage, y'all. We gotta start doing this to ourselves. Cause if you ever think that the booty call is way more important than the actual marriage aspect of life, y'all got it mixed up. And yo, with some black history comes along some black owned. And we gonna go right back into Beauty Confidence and Care LLC, better known as CandyJae Beauty Shop. Location Atlanta, Georgia. Come to the city, ladies, and a specialty complimentary service. The Pretty Girl E Club workout crew with CandyJae. Come on, ladies. Walk 3 miles a day with me. Health is wealth and self care is liberating. We outside the pretty girl way. This is a no raunchy feminine energy society for all the ladies in their preparation season. Hashtag CandyJae. Let's go ahead. Let me help you with this, okay? And I gave you a little black history to black own. And now you know what comes along. Music high, music therapy. Let me give you the soundtrack. So I know it's way more songs that I reference than what's on the soundtrack. So if you find other songs, yo, throw it in the comment. Let me know if you hear it. Let me know the soundtrack. We got Beyonce, Single Ladies, Robin Thicke, Blurred Lines, Lauryn Hill, X Factor, Young Dolph, Preach, Usher, You Can Handle It, Music Soul Child Love, Beyonce Formation, Erica Badu, on and on. Now, if you heard them songs, let me know and throw in the other songs on the soundtrack and put it on shuffle. And then you know what we got for our references. We got J-Bot, we got lyrics, of course. We got the good Google and the good Wikipedia, you feel me? We got all of that. Now, the crown still fits where every lesson meets legacy and every ounce of pressure turns to power. I'm CandyJae, your beauty artist, and you've been tuned in to Pride, Passion, Pressure, the podcast album where real talk meets reflection, beauty meets purpose. Don't forget to like and share and support Black on Brilliance. Keep the love flowing, keep the pressure positive, and remember, this ain't just a podcast, it's an album, it's a pause, a rhyme for the culture, for the confident. Until next time, chin up, chest forward, crown high, carry on. Diamonds don't talk yet, pressure made me. Ayy, diamonds don't talk yet, pressure made me. Pride, passion, pressure.